Hi y'all, this is Kathy Rukat Smith with Palmetto Coastal Homes, and I'm in Murrells Inlet today for today's Thursday Tidbit. It's spring break, lots of people in town a couple of days before Easter, so as you can imagine, it's pretty busy down here. But I wanted to take some time to talk to you today about wire fraud. Next week we're going to cover how to actually and steps you should take when you are wiring funds to your attorney's office for closing. But today we're just going to talk about wire fraud and why that's a hot topic right now. So criminals are hacking emails, either the attorney, the lender, the real estate agent, you as the buyer or the seller, hacking your emails, and they're kind of watching how things are going on through the real estate transaction, and they're cloning those emails. So it might look like it's an email of your real estate agent, but just a digit or two off. And you think it's coming from your real estate agent or your lender or your attorney, and it's not really. It's really going to these criminals. And what they'll do is monitor the transaction, monitor the emails back and forth from the time you get under contract until closing. And before closing, they will send out wire instructions saying they're coming from your attorney's office. And in fact, it's not an email coming from your attorney, and it's not their real wiring instructions. It's an email from these criminals, and those wiring instructions are for their account. So what we suggest is anytime you get wiring instructions, even if it's from your real estate agent or from your attorney or from your lender or somebody that you trust, you need to call that person that you got the instructions from, or who you think you got the instructions from, and verbally verify the account number and all the wiring instructions to make sure you are actually wiring the funds from your account into your attorney's account. There's nothing worse than sending that wire, possibly hundreds, tens of thousands, or maybe even $100,000 or more, from your account to your attorney's account, thinking that it's going to close on your new home at the beach, and then finding out that in fact it was going to some criminal's account and you no longer have access to those funds. So before you send any money in a real estate transaction, just call and verify that the information that you have is in fact the real information and the exact spot that you should be sending your money. So next week we're just going to talk about some tips on wiring money from your account to your attorney's account for closing, and just ways to make that an easier process for you. But just wanted to let you know this week about wire fraud and why it is so important that you verbally verify any instructions that you receive with your attorney's office. If you've got any questions about the wiring process or buying a house at the beach, give me a call, or you can always comment below. Talk to you soon. Thanks.